there. I'm Juanita Ingram, the host of Legal Notion Talk Show. Join us as we bring you pop culture and current events with a legal twist.
We're not to the point that we are going to turn a blind eye that, okay, well, we just want the white cops. No, all cops need to respect
even black cops wearing white socks, because that was distracting in the video altogether. Right. And those white socks while you were beating him on the concrete, I was distracted.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
It is.
How quickly the indictment came down against the black cop, and rightfully so.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, also known as Daniel Hernandez.
That's his real name. That's his government name.
Tekashi. I'm gonna call him Tekashi. According to his lawyer.
No, his name sounds like a cereal, like a very healthy cereal with no salt, no sugar, nothing, just add some milk. Tekashi cereal, okay? Rainbows and all. Go ahead though.
But
he was brought up on charges.
Yes, and he was brought up on charges for assault. He was, but his attorney in that motion alleged that using the name Tekashi 6ix9ine would somehow impose some type of bias in the jury.
No. Right. So I love this documentary because it told the truth about K. Michelle and her process of healing. Yeah. You know, they thought that she had everything from lupus to God knows what because of the fatigue that she was experiencing from the foreign objects that were injected in her body. There are a lot of products liability cases now with Sculptra and all of these dermal fillers that were meant to fill in under the eye, the laugh lines, small doses in the body, filling up a whole hip and filling up a whole rear end with a lot of derma filler.
But once you do it off label, you lose your claims. You may not sue them for malpractice or products liability because that was not the intended use.
Aretha is queen and honey in this lifetime and after, okay? Aretha did a wardrobe change. I'm just gonna say this as a sidebar because we're gonna get into the legal issue in a minute. Right. When I go, I'm going to make it a mandate that I have wardrobe changes during my funeral. I want to be perched like did you see the ankle cross?
Unfortunately, I did.
I want to be perched like Aretha. Okay, somebody perch me and cross my ankles. That's what I want. But put in my wheel, cross my ankles. But speaking of the wheel,
she didn't have a wheel.
That's a problem.
Right.
It can be a mess,
right.
A big mess. So the importance of estate planning. Talk to us about that. Miss Omarosa has been in the news and at it again since she's been fired from the White House. And now she has a litany of tapes and recorded conversations that she has alleging that 45 has used the N-word and a host of things that she's alleged since she's been let go. Irrespective of how you feel about the sister, come on with it. She's still a sister. Yes. And this man has called her a dog. I don't care if on appeal we still decide that her black card will never be reinstated. Absolutely. She is still a black woman.
Very important topic that we're going to talk about today. Surviving a police stop. How do we survive? So oftentimes, we see these videos and we see people exclaim, I know my rights. Do you? Do you really? What are our rights during a police stop?
First of all, there's the Fourth Amendment, and that protects us against unreasonable searches and seizures. One thing that I really want to get out there is, as soon as you possibly can in these police encounters, you want to ask a magical question, and that is, officer, am I being detained or am I free to leave?
But Married to Medicine was a blessing. Even when I was working, my boys was working with me.
This new episode that's coming out in new season, what can we expect?
I think you can expect a lot of drama as always. And honestly, a lot of realness.
It was really intense where it left off.
You know what? It was intense where it left off. And I'll be honest with you. And I'll spill a little bit of tea.
Please do. Yes.
I shouldn't say this. And I'm going to get in trouble for saying this.
Well, we're amongst friends. Don't tell anybody. Go ahead.
She says, your mama again. Oh, man. So listen, I need you to expect to sit down and grab some popcorn and some wine or some champagne.
We get asked this question often. I'm going to ask it of you. How on earth, and I know you hear this all the time, how on earth do you do all of that? So how on earth do you do all of that?
There is no balance.
No.
Because you cannot do it all well if you're trying to do it all at the same time.
So you just want to glide across once and then rotate?
Rotate.
Okay. Yes.
That's where I go wrong.
I'm going all the way.
Oh my gosh. You gotta learn how to squat. So with your squats, you want to make sure you push back in the hips and then pull forward.
we have America's favorite dentist, Dr. Jared, is with us. And we're going to play a little game, okay? It's called I Object.
Okay.
We're going to blend dentistry and the law. How are we going to do that, Juanita, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Oral hygiene, dental myths. Maybe it's true, maybe it isn't. If it's not true, you're going to hit this and object, all right? So now you get to be a dentist and a judge. Flossing really isn't necessary.
I tell my patients daily, floss the teeth you want to keep.
Honorable Judge Scooby, court is in session. Okay, here we are. I don't have to blend my contour lines. I don't. Not the old slow gavel.
Every single thing you do in makeup needs to be blended. If you don't, to me, you're not an artist.